Hi, Woody What here, and welcome back to Football Manager 2020. We are in March. Hartlepool have set a record points total. It's a team record. Right, they haven't set they haven't set it. They're aiming for it. Right, okay. Anyway, we've got 2 home games coming up, which is probably more relevant. Grimsby first up, followed by Bradford on Tuesday night. So we've got 2 to try and squeeze into this episode. So we best make some progress towards match day, which is tomorrow. Slight favourites at home. We are off the back of a thumping victory against Ebbsfleet. Donny Gorter has been offered a job as manager of FC Halifax. Asked Gorter to stay. Won't let you influence my decision. Okay, we might offer him a new contract. What's he on currently? He's currently on 375. Not with board. Excellent. So we're allowed to offer a bit more money. No, we're not. That. Well, that hasn't really gone very well, has it? We're allowed to offer more money to people, but not to him. So, can we add another clause in there? Okay, so we might end up being able to tie Donny Gorter into a longer term. Okay, so Wickham at home to Notts County, Swindon at home to Cheltenham. We've got a home game against Grimsby. So, how important was our goal difference? So we improved it quite well. Competitive against Cambridge now, but could do with a few more thumping victories and Wickham losing a few losing a few goals along the way. Because there's 11 in it. Grimsby at home. Everyone playing. We're hitting the part of the season where weather really shouldn't come into it. So we're inconsistent with 3 wins in 5, and they're inconsistent with 1 win in 5. Seems a bit strange. Previous meeting was a draw at their place. I think we can go with the same team. Right. I think it's available for the reserves. I'm fine with that. So Reese Evans, Jack Hunter, Scott Wilson wanted, only on loan though. Amankwa, Hockenhull. Hockenhull is wanted on loan. And for Fana, so we need to take them off the under 23s list. And there we go. Right. Go back to tactics screen. Urgent. Use title marking even. There we go. 2 games coming up this week. It's quite an attractive pink, hopefully inspired by... In fact, it's a bit bright for even Palermo, so maybe it's not inspired by them. Let's go. So one week to Todorov, unable to bring it down. So Hughes will be missing the game against Bradford after collecting the yellow card. That might even be a 2-match ban. Agungbo inside to Shelton. Back to Agungbo just inside the opposition half. Finds Egan Riley with a good ball down the left. Pulls it back to Cavallo to hit one. Very tame effort. McEwen grabs it comfortably. Throw in. Who is this? Sawunmi on the right to Todorov. Loses out to Banks and Rose is in. And it's a good save by Orizinski. Should have done better, Rose. Should be 1-0. Corner Volpato. Away by Gungbo and flicked on by Cavallo. Minutes gone. Throw into CJ Riley in the opposition half. It's with Shelton, 25 yards out to Bridge. He'd be looking for Riley down the left. Nope, finds Cavallo. Another poor strike straight to the keeper. Throw in Hughes to Todorov, finds Bridge. Bridge turns, finds Shelton, who finds the bottom corner from 30. That's another belter for him this season. A lovely layoff by Bridge. And it deserves to get hit like that. Throw in Ian Riley on the left to Angle. Knocks it in right foot. Todorov can't get up in front of the keeper, who punches away. Bridge finds Cavallo, finds Shelton, finds Angle. Todorov to Hughes, who hits one, hits the defender. Bridge brings it down the right. He's got a shield in front of him, unable to get past them. "35 minutes gone. Going to try and add the second before half time. Very similar to the Ebbsfleet game where we did just that. 5 minutes remain. Plus injury time. 4, 3, 2, 1.5. And it's a throw in Egan Riley. To Angle. Riley right-footed towards Todorov. It's away by Clifton. Shelton has it. Loses out and then wins it back again. Finds Angle down in the left channel. Brings it inside to Shelton. Hits another one. It's a rasping effort. Keeper parries and grabs the rebound a minute to go. Rose has it. Brings it forward. Oh, Gungbo dives in and misses it. Cavallo does make the challenge. Todorov approaches and brings it over halfway. Finds Egan Riley down the left. Cuts inside. Right footed cross. Angle just over the bar. 2 minutes of injury time to be added. And it's very one-sided, but it's only 1-0, and that's half-time. How is it going in other games? Cambridge drawing at home to Northampton. Wickham and Notts County drawing. Swindon and Cheltenham drawing. So if it finished like this, we'd be very, very happy. But at 1-0, it's not over. Tackle by Riley. Can you still change the names of players? You used to be able to give them a nickname, didn't you? Set a nickname there. There you go. Vernam on for Volpato. Angle having a bad game, so now we're in. He's going to come off for Herdman. Maybe Cavallo is going to come off for Kabashi. There we go, 30 minutes left. Throw in a Gungbo to Kabashi. Finds CJ down the left. Todorov penalty. And Herdman will step up for this. He'll be going to the keeper's to his bottom right, no doubt. Does and scores again. That's his 10th of the season. Hewitt to Vernon, beats his man comfortably, steps inside. Rose has a dig, but well blocked by the defensive wall. Not a wall as in a free kick, but you know, they put a wall in front of them basically. 70 minutes gone. Hewitt to Rose. Knocked forward. Gungbo doesn't even jump for it. Verno allowed to advance. Bridge does get him. Times his challenge well. Brings it inside to Shelton. Score of another wonderful strike. Kabashi now drives into the opposition. Last third. Finds its way through to Hughes. Really tame effort. Should be 3-0. In the last 10 minutes. Do we take Shelton off or do we take Todorov off? I think we take Shelton off. Cameron King. And here we go. Another comprehensive victory on paper, but 2-0 we'd get a little bit nervous if they did score. Jack Bridge gets a yellow. 3 minutes to go. 2, 1. 3 minutes of injury time now. All that is left. That is all they wrote, I think. If we get a head or a foot on this, there we go. Bridge away. That should be that. 2-0. Another win. Looks like maybe there's a bit of a better crowd here today. Maybe 1900 or so. Let's have a look. We do win. We're a point behind Wycombe. Wycombe only registering a draw at Trump to Notts County. Cheltenham lost at Swindon. So it all condenses at the top. And we find ourselves 12 points clear of Grimsby in 8th. Which means in 4 games' time, if we win the next 4 games, it's very likely that we'll be guaranteed at least a playoff place, and we'll probably be sat in one of the automatic promotion spots. If we can win the next 4, that is. Dodds gets 90 minutes, doesn't really play well. 81 minutes for Jan Javen, not the greatest performance. 90 minutes for Ollie Scott, he gets an assist and has a good game. Mark Shelton, again, all we want to tell him is that he's absolutely fantastic. Another belting goal. And Solari, the Hibs boss, spotted at Croft Park. Will you sign a new contract yet? No, you will not. Okay, what was I going to look at? The attendance schedule. Yeah, 2800. That's a good attendance. Can we filter by League 2 home games? So it's gone 14, 2300, 2800. Wow, that's half the ground. Okay. Next up is Bradford. Hughes is going to be missing for the next 2 games. Might serve him well to have a break though, so it's not the end of the world. Question is do we have anyone else that can play down that right instead of Evans? Gorda takes the job at Halifax. Oh, you're getting 775 quid. So that means we've got a gap. In our under 18s, we don't have an assistant manager. We'll leave that for now. Sultana, that's another goal. Up front with Stevenson, right, okay. Bradford City in a scouting meeting. Easy win predicted for Blyth. Seems a bit harsh. Bradford were like pre-season favourites, weren't they? Predicted to finish 4th. We were predicted 23rd. And they were predicted 15th. Right, okay. Tanjiva. Okay. Hand over to assistant. And Bradford City at home. Cambridge at home to Cheltenham. Wow, that could help. Exeter at home to Notts County. And Wickham at home to Newport. So probably need a win to keep up momentum. Shelton and the team of the week. Request Blyth v Crew postponement. Geston Hughes and a keeper. And a Gungbo. So when is that? The 26th. So if they postpone it, we're going to have a big gap, aren't we? I don't think we want to. I think we're only really missing our keeper. So I think we'll say no. Here we go. Full set of Tuesday night fixtures. Bradford City at home for us. We're in excellent form now all of a sudden. Amazing how that changes with 2 wins. We're now 4 wins and a draw out of the last 5. Hughes is out, of course. And what we need to do is find. So it's saying CJ Egan Riley is probably the best choice for that position. So let's do that. And then probably ask you down the left side. Right. Let's do that because I'm really not confident that Evans is the right choice. Todorov is tired, so we're going to bring Herdman to start. Angle not in good form, so we're going to bring Whittaker in. Actually, you know what? Whittaker can stay on the bench, but Satona's going to get a game. Why not? He's got unbelievable pace. Shelton is going to come off for Hunter. Right, so we have made some changes there. That's what we're going with. So hopefully the selection doesn't backfire. So Tona's certainly earned his call up and he has electrifying pace. So you go back to one way. Throw in Askew. Satona loses the ball. A gun ball. Finds Askew. Looks to the head of Herdman. Bridge hits the post from 25. CJ to Bridge. Back to CJ. Can cross. Does cross. Satona brings it down. Hunter finds Askew on the left. Hits one. Far corner. 1-0. 3 minutes gone. That's how you celebrate your return to first team action. It's a good smash into the far corner. Reeves. Miller has the chance, but straight away Rosinski. Throw in now for Askew to Cavallo. To Satona. Cross as well. CJ with a head out wide of the post. Third of the first half gone. 15 minutes for those that can't work that out. Danielson Cavallo with the corner. Finds a gun ball, heads it straight at Hornby. Cambridge losing, but Wickham winning against Newport as we defend against Bradford down the right. Mella with a cross in, so when we clears, Cavallo of Bungbo gets it away to halfway. Herdman brings it over halfway, finds Satona, brings it down. Defender gets the block and as he volleys it. And we've gone past quarter race distance. Mella gets past Askew, Askew trying to get back at him. Team shot straight by Rosinski. Looks like a pretty good crowd again today. Especially in the away end. Wood down the left, finds McCartan, defender blocks, good strike from distance and Rosinski turns it behind for a corner. Reeves with that corner, finds Richards and Everton who puts it over the bar. So they are in this, very much so. We're going to go a bit more attacking, try and grab a second. Throw in CJ on the right. Herdman crosses, doesn't find anyone. Hunter smashes one from distance. He's been watching from the bench. Oh, not even in the bench actually. I don't think he's been on the coach off the last few games. 10 minutes of the first half remain. Reeves. Dangerous free kick, looking for Wood, finds knocked down to Mella. Unbelievable save by Rosinski. Apparently it was a mistake by Sawunmi that left that chance. CJ is getting tired. There's a minute of injury time to play as Wickham take a 2-0 lead now against Newport. That's half time. Notts County drawing 0-0 at Exeter. Cheltenham drawing 1-1 at Cambridge. So at the moment, everything going our... Well, not everything going our way, but a lot going our way. we'll give another 10 minutes or so to CJ, who's not having the greatest game and is also a bit tired. A long ball, knocks it forward. Askew. Don't know what that was. We'll start tripping down. As that hits 65, CJ will be coming off. There we go. So he's not had a great game, but he has been out of his usual position. We're going to allow these guys to attack. I think we're also going to replace Jack Bridge with Kabashi. He's going to be an advanced playmaker. This one's going to go box to box. So we're dominating possession, we're dominating chances. If we don't get a second goal, this is bound to be some form of breakaway goal by Bradford to deny us all 3 points. And here they are, Wood with a throw in. Kabashi, Evans. That was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. He literally just passed it 3 yards to the centre forward. Cheltenham have now got a lead against Cambridge. 20 minutes to go. Notts County losing at Exeter. We do need to win today. 5 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go, sorry. We're going to go a bit more direct. And Satona is going to come off 4. Well, it's a corner, so we'll see what Kabashi does with it. It's a good one here. Suwonmi smashes the bar. Exeter 2-0 up now against County. Satona's going to come off. That hasn't been terrible. He's going to come off for Terrell Whittaker. Ten minutes to go. A little bit more attacking. Askew to Whittaker to Askew to Herdman over the bar. Right, I'm going to slow the tempo down. I'm going to time waste a bit more. I'm going to distribute short. And our wing backs are going to defend. Five minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 4 minutes of injury time now on. And Hornby. Horsfall wins the header. Whittaker now brings it down the left channel. Back to Askew. Oof. Almost underhits it, but Carvalho has it. Now Kabashi. To Carvalho. To Kabashi. Sprays it out wide for Herdman. Plays it off Richards Everton for a corner. That'll be just over 2 minutes to go. Denilson Carvalho. Another 2,800 in the ground today. Corner from Denilson. Wood wins the header. Herdman. Carvalho, another chance to deliver. Does so. Suwonmi to Herdman. 2-0. And it is over. Fantastic. Herdman to Carvalho. Carvalho sends the ball over to Suwonmi, who sends it back the other way. And a header back across goal by Herdman. Almost like we were teasing them. Looking at the chances, we've deserved this. Evans now, time's run out. Kabashi has it, Evans crosses, Whitaker, nothing coming of it, and that should be full time. No. Of course, we scored an injury time, so there might be another minute or so to add on. Cavallo to Kabashi. Invites Askew forward. Askew does come forward. Can't keep it in. And that's the final whistle. 2-0. Well done. Cheltenham won 2-1 at Cambridge. Notts County lost 2-0 at Exeter. That gives Exeter a chance. It's really tight down the bottom actually. 33, 35, 36 and 37. Wow. The bottom four have got an interesting 7 games coming up. Wycombe 3-0 victors over Newport County. So we're still a point behind, but we're now only 2 points behind Notts County. We've got a real chance of automatic promotion here, guys. We missed out on that last season on goal difference. Askew had a good game, well done to him. Praise his passing, but actually his defensive work was the best, so we got that one wrong. Oryzinski we definitely need to get this guy a contract. We're going to lose him for 150,000, which is not enough. Yep, so Morecambe beat Stevenage and Exeter won. To Notts County. Plymouth, meanwhile, drew at Rochdale and Swindon won at home to Oldham. So it was all the bottom four picking up at least a point. 3 of them winning. Right. The board basically can't understand how they've been so lucky to get someone like me in charge. I can't believe how lucky I've been. If we do get promoted, I honestly do not understand how we're going to survive in the league above. Because we just don't have any money or anything. It would require something daft like a cup run to the FA Cup final, and for the Football Association to move the cup final forward. 2 of your players have been called up for international duty, Janjeva and Kabashi. So we're now missing an extra player. Janjeva's been called up for the actual Kosovan first team. Kabashi's only been called up for the under-21s. Oldham up next. I've managed to disable my autosave. I wonder if I've got it on monthly or something. No, I couldn't have had. Oh, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Scouting meeting. Todorov. Oldham. Okay, so next up, we're now 4 wins from our last 5. The disappointing draw at Plymouth being the only blemish on that record, but there is 5 wins in our last 6, which is fantastic. And with 7 to go, 5 more wins I'm pretty certain would give us automatic promotion. Oldham up next, 19th, and then Crewe at home, where we're going to be missing some first team players. This is the end of the week, so I might be able to actually fix my autosave if I put it back on by moving it to Friday again. Or I might just wait until the 1st and then just save monthly. I haven't had any problems since season 1, so right, that's the end of the week, so we'll say thank you very much there. We're going to praise Jack Bridges' training performances, and just pass on thanks. So thanks for watching, hope you're all enjoying. Don't forget to stick some comments in if there's anything you feel worth sharing. If you want to be a troll and tell me I'm terrible at the game, then feel free. I'm fairly thick-skinned. Yeah, all I'd say is just be respectful to each other. You can see what you like to me. I will see you here next time for the next episode, where we will be taking on Oldham in our only game of the episode, heading up to those international fixtures where we've opted not to defer our game against Crewe because we didn't want to condense our fixture list too much. I'll see you for the next one. Till then, stay safe. Bye-bye.